Schools in Tigray is resumed, but not for Wuora Secondary School, as it hosts hundreds of IDPs displaced from western Tigray following massive eviction of ethnic Tigrayans by Amhara forces for multiple rounds. We drove to Wuora town, 42 kilometers from the capital Mekelle, to visit the high school that was repurposed into an IDP camp as the war between Ethiopian federal forces and Tigrayan fighters erupted in November of 2020. We found the camp filled out with IDPs desperate to return to their homes in Amhara, western Tigray, and with most of them suffering from lack of food and sanitation materials.
We want peace. We also want to return to our place, but only if it is safe.
We feel that they longer here, since we suffer from hunger. We are longing to see our homeland, not for the sake of eating, but we want to go there. We can survive on our own, in our land.
Tigray Education Bureau announced the resumption of schools on Monday of last week, but many public schools, including Wuora Secondary School, remain dysfunctional as they host thousands of IDPs who are unable to return to their homes until this very day.
If school is to be resumed, that is only if the IDPs are back to their homes.
I use it to work on livestock to pay for my needs. There's no farm now. They took the livestock. We also want a substitute. There are places where they took the roofs with the corrugated iron.
If the IDPs are to return home and live on their own, they need ox, fertilizers, seed, and other facilities to farm. We want to live on our own. We want to spare ourselves from assistance.
It's been almost a month since aid has been suspended in the region amid reports of theft. The IDPs are now in worrisome time as they have so much little to eat, and they can go back to their farmland where they can produce their own foods.
We're keenly waiting to return. We want to return before the end of this season. We can't plow in June if you don't cultivate the land in May. We need to go there in no time.
The regional administration and the federal government should work to return the IDPs as soon as possible for us, the IDPs, to be able to get back on our feet.
6 months into Pretoria Agreement signed in Pretoria on the 2nd of November 2022, which stipulates the provision of humanitarian aid and the returning of IDPs from western Tigray remains in agony since their homeland continues to be under the occupation of Eritrean army, Amhara special forces as well as Fano vigilante group.